We are back here at Kia of Anniston, Oxford for another edition of the Coach Rico White Show, and we want to thank Kia as always for their continued sponsorship of Northeast Alabama high school athletics. Those guys do a tremendous job helping us out to help these schools and players out. And with that being said, I want to bring in to my right now the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour, Coach Rico White. Coach, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Another beautiful Monday we have here. You're coming off another big win last week, a shutout win, I believe 62-0 over Talladega. You guys are sitting 8-0, number 2 in the state, right where you want to be. Coach, take us back to last Friday night and that road trip that's very successful for you guys.
Well, it was great. I tell you what, once again, the 12th man was there. We had a great fan base. I'm so glad to have them come out and support us. And but Talladega, you can tell they're a young team. A lot of energy. They play hard. But our guys, they came out and performed like we expected them to do. It was great getting young guys in and see what they could do. So overall, it was a great victory for the program.
There's a bit of a rivalry there with Talladega when it comes to any sport, whether it be basketball, football, or anything like that. How good was it to get that win over Talladega in your eyes, from that kind of standpoint?
Yeah, I mean, it's part of the goal, and that was the next step. And to get that win against a team that they have beat us several years in basketball and different stuff, so it's good to always win. Just glad to be in the win column.
Now, Coach, you're coming up on another game right here with Cleburne County, another team out of the South. You guys know that's been a really good team over the years. Look back at y'all's record at each other, and you guys do have the edge in that one as well. When you look at Cleburne County on film, what have you seen from those guys?
That's another team. They're young in spots, but I tell you what, they play hard. They play real hard. They got some good players, good skilled guys, and up front, that line is tough. You can't take it for granted. Coaches do a lot of formation, so we'll have a hands full. We've got to be sound and solid. So, but we look forward to it.
And I know you take this as a one-game series, and that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
But them being this game this week, what's the utmost importance to you this week when you're facing Cleburne County?
The biggest thing, we treat this like a playoff game. We want to really set the standard and get the mindset of this what it's going to take to achieve what we're trying to achieve in the next round. So we're looking forward to it, and we're going to just want to be sound and solid and know what's going on. But tell you what, we're going to play hard this Friday.
No doubt. Coach, we've got a train coming in the background here, if you can hear it. So we'll let him come on through, and we'll just keep talking. Coach, I went back and looked at y'all's schedule this year, and the one thing that kind of separates you from the other top 5 teams in the state that I've seen is you're battle-tested. Not only battle-tested, but you've gotten victories in those games. And you're looking at teams like, we played Welborn, then Villa Rica, then Jacksonville, then Piedmont, then Handley. How important is that down this stretch right here, not only to play those teams and schedule them, but to go out and perform like you guys have against those teams and get victories?
I mean, it speaks monument for the type of team we have and the work they put in. But that's the early part of the season where it gets you prepared for later on in the season. But at the same time, once the playoffs start, you can throw those records out the window. You can't have no letdown. Can't be a drop off. You got to have just as much focus you had in the early part of the season this time of year. So we look forward to it.
Yeah, I seen that and I was like, man. And I looked at your points for and points against, and you've outscored your opponents by 100 points. And I'm sitting here thinking, look at these dudes, look who they played, and to do that, it's extremely special. At this point in the season, Coach, if you had to grade your team about where they're at right now, at this point in the season, what would you give them?
I can't give them a grade. I keep saying that's one thing they ask me, saying where we are. So, humble, have humility, and keep working harder. I feel every day you can improve in some facet of the game. You want to improve on your craft. So to give you a grade on something that I think you can improve on is not fair. So we're going to keep improving and keep working as a team.
I like it, man. Yes. Coach, when they expect the sugar cube, you give them the cane. And when they expect the cane, you give them the sugar cube. That's the old saying right there. Right?
Absolutely.
Keep them on their toes.
Keep them on their toes.
That's right.
Hey, we ain't reached our goal yet.
For yourself personally, when you got games like this at the end of the season, where you know if you guys go in there and execute, play Anniston football, you're going to be okay.
Yes.
Which I think you think that versus anybody in the state, honestly. But how important is it to get fast starts in these games like this?
It's very, very important because we do a tempo offense and we want to score fast. We don't want to come out flat and play down to different levels, but we want to make sure we start fast and finish strong. So that's been our thing: start fast and finish strong. So we're gonna do that.
Coach, give me some final thoughts heading into this game and this last little stretch right here in the regular season.
It's simple things. You know, you take, for instance, Mr. Hopkins here at Kia. You take our 12th man, the fans, and the administration. We couldn't do it without them. They have really supported us. They have gave us everything we asked for and more. And when you got that behind you and you got a coaching staff and a team with one goal, success is bound to happen.
When you got all that working and you got a community like you guys have pushing everybody, and you're sitting here at number 2 in the state ready to start these playoffs undefeated, that's pretty remarkable what all's happened.
Yeah, the only thing you got to do is give God the glory. Just pray about it and keep rolling.
Anything's possible with the man upstairs.
Absolutely. We need him at all times.
We all fall short, but at the end of the day, man, you know, you got that salvation, you know where you're heading, man. That's the bottom line.
That's the big picture. That's
right.
The big picture, and we want to keep it in front of us and keep it focused.
That's right. Well, Coach, we're going to shut this one down. I know you're busy, and I've got about 400 miles to travel today to be back in Gadsden by 6 o'clock, so I got to get on the road.
Good luck.
Thank you so much, Coach.
All right, go Dogs.